Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Saeed Akhtar and I am a level 1 student plus facilitator at Rehan School, Islamabad campus. So today I am here to talk with ChatGPT about my goal. So let me start. Hello ChatGPT, are you there?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Poverty wala. Yes, I'm here and ready. Go ahead with your question. I'm excited to be part of your session today.
All right. Thank you very much for joining here with me to talk to you about my eradicate poverty from my family and then from my country. So, from where, what should I start, and what are the things that we must do to eradicate poverty?
You're welcome. See, poverty wala. Your of eradicating poverty from both your family and country is truly inspiring. To start, it's important to break down this goal into smaller actionable steps. One, start with education. Knowledge is power. By focusing on education for yourself, your family, and your community, you create opportunities for sustainable growth. What to do? Pursue skill building programs. Focus on literacy and promote education in your community. Knowledge opens doors to jobs, entrepreneurship, and self-reliance. 2. Financial literacy. Teaching financial skills is crucial. Understanding how money save, invest, and create passive income streams helps individuals break poverty. What to do? Share financials with your family and others. Start small by creating savings plans and teaching. 3. Empowerment skills. Focus on empowering yourself and others with skills that are in high demand market, like digital skills, coding, or vocational training. To offer or promote online courses, websites, and skill building resources. Everyone should have a chance to learn something valuable. 4. Community support and networking. Building a strong community can help break the barriers that poverty creates. Work together with others creates a support system. What to do? Foster a sense of unity and teamwork. Support local businesses. Start community-driven projects and help others find work or resources. 5. Create job opportunities. Entrepreneurship is one of the most effective to fight poverty. Creating small businesses or starting projects that employ others will create an ecosystem of self-sufficiency. What to do? Think about creating businesses that serve the local community. Focus on industries that are sustainable and relevant to the area's needs. 6. Advocate for social change. Work with implement policies that support education, healthcare, and job creation. Advocate equal opportunities can help create long-term change. What to do? Get involved in local government, social activism, or NGOs that focus on poverty alleviation. You have a huge goal is achievable. The key is consistency and spreading positivity, helping others along the way. Small action will contribute to the bigger picture. What do you think would be your first step?
Yes, you're talking about all these things are that are essential and that are must to do. But my question is, the poor people they can't afford get quality education because the education is very costly nowadays in our country. So how a man who is just starving with his family, with his two or three sons, so he has to earn for his family, he has to earn for their food, he has to earn for their house to live. But if he has no money, he has not much money, so how he can get and how he can give the quality education to his sons and to his kids?
You raised a very important and deep question. It's heartbreaking that so many families face the struggle balancing basic survival needs with desire to provide education to children. Here are a few ways that can help these families and empower them to access quality education despite the financial challenges. 1. Access an affordable online education technology has made education more accessible than ever before. Many platforms offer free or affordable online courses, especially in basic skills and vocational training. What to do? Promote online learning platforms that offer free courses such as Khan Academy, Coursera, Financial Aid, and YouTube Education education channels. These platforms valuable content without the high costs of traditional schooling. Community education programs. Communities can together to create programs that are affordable or free. Local organisations or an individual can offer free tutoring, life skills workshop, or vocational training in need. What to do? Start a local community education initiative where neighbours or volunteers can come together to teach things like reading, writing, math, and even skills like carpentry or gardening. Government NGO support. Many government NGOs have initiatives to help low-income families access education and support. What to do? Advocate for scholarships, free education programs, and financial support education in your community. Research and share information about government or NGO programs that provide free or subsidised schooling or meal programs for children. Entrepreneurship and vocational skills. Sometimes learning a trade can provide more for families than formal schooling. Vocational training in fields like plumbing, carpentry, or electrical work provide the skills needed to earn money quickly. What do? Encourage families to access vocational skills, many of which are free or low cost in many areas, to help them generate. These skills can help families build financial ability while simultaneously preparing children for more education in the future. 5. Crowdfunding and donations. In today's world, crowdfunding can help individuals and families raise money for their children's education. What to do? Help families start fundraising campaigns or reach out to local organisations for donations towards education expenses. Platforms like GoFundMe or local donation drives can make a big difference. 6. Creating support networks. In many parts of the world, there are informal educational systems like community schools or night schools that offer classes at very low cost. What to do? Help organise or promote community-based education systems where families can contribute they can afford. Maybe a parent can teach while another works, helping each other out in the process. 7. Microloans and financial aid. Sometimes a small loan or aid can help families afford education related expenses like uniform, books, or even tuition. What to do? Research microloan or education, or even local financial aid programs that could help a family with the initial costs of schooling. Most important, empowerment. The most powerful thing we can do is empower the family with knowledge. Education isn't just a small school. It's also about life skills, empowerment, and community growth. It's about creating opportunities and breaking the cycle of poverty step by step. Starting with small accessible resources like free online courses, community education, and vocational, families can begin to rise out of poverty while still providing opportunities for their children. In your case, with your goal of eradicating poverty, perhaps you can start by creating awareness of these programs in your local community, building partnerships with others, and showing families how they can access resources without needing to spend too much money. What do you think would be the first to help a family in your community?
That standard of education is not the foundations in the organizations. Those are just educating the kids.
I completely understand your point, say Dr. Poverty Waller. You're right. While many organisations and foundations great work in offering education to large communities, the quality of education in these spaces often falls short compared to the standards found in high-class, high-paid universities. This creates a significant gap in the learning and opportunities available to lower-income communities. Here's where this happens and how we can bridge that gap. 1. Lack of resources and infrastructure. Higher-end universities often have better funding, state-of-the-art facilities, and access to high-quality material. Foundations and NGOs, on the other hand, may have the same financial backing, which limits their ability to provide cutting-edge resources. How to bridge this? Utilize tech to make content accessible to everyone. Many online platforms provide free or affordable access to high-quality courses and materials. Virtual consortium materials can help elevate the quality of education in foundations and schools that can't afford expensive textbooks or tools. 2. Lack of skilled teachers. And universities, the faculty often has advanced degrees, research experience, and special knowledge. However, non-profit foundations often struggle to attract highly teachers to budget. How to do this? Encourage volunteer expertise fields, teaching community schools. Many professionals are willing to give community and online platforms for them to contribute remotely. Teacher training programs can also be established to upskill educators and help them improve teaching quality. For example, digital education tools like Khan Academy or edX can be utilized by teachers to improve their own learning and pass that knowledge on to their students. Curriculum quality. The curriculum in high-end universities is often more advanced, up-to-date, and aligned with standards. Community organizations or foundations may not always be able to access or afford the same curriculum. Bridge this. Partner with educational institutions, even globally, to offer free access to their curriculums or adapt them to local contexts. Many universities are now offering open courses, collaborating with NGOs to help improve educational quality worldwide. Collaborative learning programs can be introduced where high-end universities offer mentorship, internships, or online course access to underprivileged students to bridge the education gap. Practical application versus theory. Many top universities excel at not just teaching theory, but also offering practical experience and internships. This helps students gain world experience that enhances their employability. In community organizations, the focus is often on basic education, and practical exposure is sometimes missing. How to bridge this? Introduce internships and mentorship programs for students in foundations, where they can gain practical exposure in their field of interest. This could be through partnerships with local businesses or even virtual internships. Project-based learning is another approach where students can learn real-world skills by engaging in community projects like building websites, learning coding, starting small businesses, etc. 5. Mindset and attitude towards education. High-end university education is often seen as a pathway to success, and there's a strong culture of learning, innovation, and academic excellence. In contrast, many lower-income communities view education as a means of survival rather than empowerment and growth. How to bridge this? Change the narrative about education by emphasizing that education is not just about survival, about opportunity, growth, and change. Motivational programs, storytelling, and sharing stories of people who rose from poverty through education can inspire students to strive for higher standards of education. Focus on holistic development, both mental and physical, in community schools and foundations, which can help build resilience, confidence, and self-belief among students. Sustainability in education. Many high-paying universities have endowments and sustainable models that allow them to continue providing top-notch education. Foundations, however, might rely on donations or government grants, which can be inconsistent. How to bridge this? Create sustainable funding models for community education. And this might include small local businesses sponsoring students, organising community fundraising efforts, or creating social enterprises that use their profits to support education. Crowdfunding or creating online campaigns for education can have funds for resources such as laptops, internet access, or teacher salaries. What you can do as a leader, give your education, you can help by 1. Raising awareness about the disparate education quality and finding ways to build partnership with higher institutions or tech companies to support local education. 2. Leading community-driven initiatives where small steps towards improving education quality can be taken. This might mean volunteer teachers, starting online learning groups, or even offering mentoring young students. 3. Working with local businesses to create more hands-on learning opportunities, like internships or small workshops where students apply their knowledge. It's clear while the gap in education quality
Hello,
exists, hope through
excuse
community
me.
collaboration, resourcefulness, and technology. By starting with small local efforts, you can gradually raise the standard of education in village communities and give future generations a real shot at success. Do you have any thoughts on how might start a project that can this change? Or would you like more specific advice on starting a program? Let me know.
Okay, my last question is, but I want you to please answer me just in 1 minute because I have to wrap up my this session. So my last question is, if the curriculum is not same, if the education standard is not same in the local schools and in the government schools and in the universities, high paid universities, and in the schools running by a foundation, if curriculum is not same, if the education standard is not same, then what is the fault of the students and poor kids? How they can learn and how they can get the quality education? Please give me answer just in 1 minute.
That's how questions of poverty wall. The fault is not with the students or their families. The education quality comes from systemic issues, lack of resources, infrastructure, and opportunities. However, these children deserve opportunities. To bridge the gap, we must focus on equal access to education, upskilling teachers, and providing full online resources that offer quality content. Community-driven efforts, partnerships with universities, and vocational training can help level the playing field. The key is creating a system that empowers every student, regardless of their background, to rise and succeed. It's not their fault, but it's our responsibility to ensure they have access to the same quality education and opportunities.
All right, thank you much. You have given a very comprehensive answer, and I am agree with you. So, viewers, this was our session with ChatGPT. I hope you like it, and see you in another session. So, till then, take care. Pakistan, Zindabad, Allah Hafiz.
You're very well saved, poverty. I'm glad I could contribute to your session. It was an honour to be part of your goal-driven conversation. Keep pushing forward, and I'm sure you'll make a huge impact. Take care, and I look forward to the next session. Pakistan Zindabad, Allah Hafiz.